for everyone who got angry at me when I said "Rip Charlie Kirk." Let me be clear. I've been watching Charlie's videos for years, and I even attended one of his debates. What struck me the most was how influential he was with young people. For a long time I wondered why so many Americans don't give a about politics, although it affects their daily lives. It seemed to me that they only care about Kim Kardashian, reality TV shows, stuff like that. And then I saw Charlie out there on campuses challenging students to think critically and get involved. And I admired him for that. Now, that doesn't mean I agreed with everything he stood for. I strongly disagreed with so many of his principles, especially his positions on Palestine and Israel, or on weapons, for example. At times, I remember watching him, he could be a little stern or angry, or use some questionable manipulative tactics against his opponents, like belittling them or making fun of them, or saying absurd things like we shouldn't feel empathetic. But here's the important point. All what I just mentioned now falls under the umbrella of free speech and peaceful debate. It never crossed the line into violence. They were words. Words, just words, and words, even negative or harsh ones, can and should be challenged with more words, not with bullets. Think about it. If you're a liberal, leftist, or a Democrat, or maybe if you're one of those who drops that trolling comment, I ate chicken soup for dinner, showing that you're desensitized and you don't care. One day it could be one of your leaders up on stage saying something that angers one of the right-wing extremists, for example, and they decide to shoot him. And that's why we have to rise above our own political belief and defend free speech itself. I know it sounds strange to you, but you have to protect the right of your opponents to say what angers you, because that's the foundation of a free society. So if you find yourself sympathizing with shooters, excusing their actions, or believing killing someone is the justified way to object, then you're helping America fail. That's exactly how nations falls apart little by little. What made America great are the principles of free speech and open debate. Those principles are the principles I immigrated to the United States for. So every time your emotion clouds your judgment, take a step back, rise above yourself, and take a look on the big picture. Only then will you see the truth with clarity.